تتصنف الولايات المتحدة بأنها البوتقة التي تنصهر فيها الكثير من الجنسيات والديانات المختلفة، وأحد الحقوق التي يكفلها دستور الولايات المتحدة هو حرية ممارسة الفرد للديانة التي يختارها. ومع ذلك منذ وقوع أحداث 11 سبتمبر المأساوية واندلاع الحرب في العراق وأفغانستان تعددت الآراء في أمريكا حول الإسلام والمسلمين، فمنها الإيجابي ومنها السلبي. سنتعرف في هذا البرنامج على حياة المسلمين في أمريكا اليوم.
When I hear the word Islam, I think of oppression, I think of radicalism, I think of violence.
When I hear the word Islam, I think of a beautiful people. I'm from Cleveland, and that's a heavy Middle Eastern area where we have all sorts of religions, and Islam, I believe, is a very wonderful religion. It's very, very ancient. So.
If my child come and ask me he want to be a Muslim, I would say, oh no, I don't think so. No, I would tell him no, because why? That's when I'm going to ask them a question. Why you want to be a Muslim religion? Why not? Well, they don't understand about the Muslim background.
I would say the reason that the Americans that do hate Islam probably dislike them because of what they see on the media, and then they probably attribute a lot of it to 9/11 and just think that people that are practicing Muslims or Islam don't like Christians, don't like Americans, and so there's automatically sort of a defensive mode that they probably take on as soon as they find out someone is of Middle Eastern descent.
Due to terrorist attacks and stuff, we get really touchy about it, but I personally have nothing against Muslims. They have their beliefs, I have mine. I can understand why some people would get sensitive about it, but I think to claim that we hate them seems a little ridiculous.
My name is Karim Abu Zaid. I'm the Imam of Colorado Muslim Society. I was born in Egypt. I live in the U.S. for the last 17 years. I'm a student of knowledge. A lot of Americans, once they hear the term Islam or the word Islam, they go into violence and also they think about oppression and it's really again because of the media, the negative publicity. A lot of money is being spent in causing that resentment to Islam. A lot of money.
When I'm around people from the Middle East, I love them. I think that they are wonderful people and they're probably misunderstood, but we don't hear that other side of it. All we see is what we're fed through the media.
Even Allah told us this in the Quran. Indeed, those who do not believe spend a lot of money to turn people away from Islam. But you know what? This is sometimes very counterproductive, and it actually gets a lot. Islam gets a lot of attention because of this negative publicity. At one stage, he says, "Man, Islam is this, Islam is that. Let me find out about this religion." And then the person would go and grab a Quran and reads it, and that makes a lot of sense, and then they become Muslims. So it is the test, it is the test. Allah told us that you will be tested in yourselves and in your money and your wealth, and you will hear a lot of things that you will not like, and we're hearing it. So, but Allah told us what to do. He told us to be patient. Be patient. Patience is the resolution. So, we're trying to be patient.
عندما تحدثنا إلى المواطن الأمريكي العادي في الطريق، وجدنا أن العديد من المواطنين الأمريكيين لا يعرفون الكثير عن الدين الإسلامي أو يفهمون تعاليمه حتى، غير ما سمعوه من خلال وسائل الإعلام.
We are in the summer now, so the first prayer, Salah, which is, we call it Al-Fajr, it comes at 4:30 in the morning. Now, leaving the bed and coming to the masjid, the mosque, to pray, you must wage jihad against your own self, because you want to sleep. The bed is comfy. You don't want to leave the bed. So you actually wage jihad against your own self. Comes in a second form, which is the jihad against the enemy who came to earth with us. You see, our father Adam, he had an enemy in paradise, Satan. Satan was the reason for our father Adam and his wife to leave paradise. And we all came to earth to be tested again and tried again. And if we win in the test, we'll go back to paradise. That's what we believe. But this time for eternity. The third form of jihad that you must wage is against the hypocrites in the Muslim community. And this is the will of Allah. We have people who say La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, which basically says that they are Muslims, but they are not believers. They do not believe. In a way, they just say the word, but they do not implement the word. In Islam, we do not wage war. Jihad in Islam is for self-defense. Here is the verse in Surah Al-Baqarah, which says, وَقَاتِلُوا فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ الَّذِينَ يُقَاتِلُونَكُمْ وَلَا تَعْتَدُوا إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يُحِبُّ الْمُعْتَدِينَ. Fight in the cause of Allah those who fight you. You're living in your country and another force comes to attack you, you have the right for self-defense. And this is even something that is granted by the United Nations, to say the least. The right, they say the right for self-defense. That's what jihad is in Islam, that you must basically defend yourself. You must stand to defend your family, defend your property. But do not transgress. Fight them for self-defense, but do not transgress. And even when we're commanded, if there is a peaceful resolution, go for a peaceful resolution. وَإِن جَنَحُوا لِلسَّلْمِ فَاجْنَحْ لَهَا. And if they want peace, go for peace. But in no way it means that you go into a building and you go and attack innocent people and go into killing other people just like that. In Islam, killing is something that is serious, so serious. The only time you're allowed to kill somebody is in self-defense. If you protect, and you're not supposed even to try to kill the person. You try to stop him from killing you. That's what you try to do, from killing you. And if there are other means to stop him from doing this, then fighting, do it. Call upon the America to see what's the text. It does not mean that some few people went ahead and done what this and that this is what the religion teaches. They talk about Islam being so negative. I tell you something, Islam has the answers to a lot of problems that you have here. Drugs, adultery, children out of wedlock, drinking, the manners, the restoration of manners, the restoration of humane behaviors, keeping away from profanity and foul language that hurts a person. This is what actually we teach here in the center, that this is your contribution to America. And that is why we strive so hard not to let go ourselves of our values. Because I tell you something, a lot of Americans, they become attracted to Islam because of these values. And this is our contribution to the society here.
Do I think Muslims have something to offer American society? Yes, different viewpoint. Because we're thinking of very capitalistic, hey, let's grab everything, let's buy everything, let's sell everything. They're thinking of, let's have this sustainable, let's have this a little bit more, 100 years this will matter. That kind of thing.
I was born a Muslim. My mom was a convert, and my dad is a Muslim. And I chose Islam, and I was born with it, and I really keep practicing, and I enjoy all the beliefs and all the Islamic teachings. To be honest with you, in America there's some emptiness about living in there. Like, people are very free, and they're not attached to something, or they're not really strict to something. That there's like emptiness. So Islam gives me that joy, and I don't feel empty when I'm practicing my religion, praying, and all that.
A lot of people do not recognize that their soul also requires nourishment, exactly like their body. In order to sustain your body, you eat well, you drink well, and drink water, and you stay away from harmful food. A lot of people do not realize that the soul also needs nourishment and